All right, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? So, today is Tuesday, October 28th, and we're going to talk about gold, okay? So, as you guys can see here, I'm on Twitter. That's what made me, I guess, want to record this video and talk to you guys about the price of gold. But as of today, the price of gold has dropped below $4,000 an ounce. It might be above at this point here. You know what? I should probably double check. Let me check for you guys right now. Okay, so as you guys can see, the price of gold just crossed back over 4,000 an ounce. But the reason that I want to talk about this and the reason that, you guys always hear me talk about gold is because, for one, I think the reason that the price of gold has gone up so much in like the last year or so is because the financial system that we live in is starting to crumble apart. I feel like, and this is my honest opinion as a young person, and this is what I try to preach to my fellow young folk out here. Like, if you pay attention to like what's going on in the market, the price of gold going this high, along with other metals such as silver, platinum, all of those type of metals, they're all across the board. They're up in price, right? And I think it's because the dollar is going down in value. So, over the last like 2 weeks, the price of gold has been getting hit pretty hard, and it was at like I think the high was maybe 4,300, 4,350 an ounce. These are off the top of my head, so I'm off a little bit, but it's had a pretty sharp correction over the last like week and a half. But I think it's just interesting to look at because I want to get you guys' opinion. What do you guys think the reason is for gold dropping in price so much? Because like I said before, this is like a learning experience for me as well. And from like the research that I've been doing over the last like week and a half as the price of gold has gone down, it seems as though this is just like a regular, I guess, correction that you can sort of expect from bull markets, because the price of gold is definitely in a bull market right now because it's going up so much. But I don't know. I feel like, you know, I'm always, excuse me, I just hit the mic. I'm always advocating for buying mining stocks and whatnot. Here, let me go back to Twitter. But yeah, I feel like I'm always advocating that we should buy mining stocks. At least I have been for like the last like month. And mining stocks definitely have been getting hit pretty hard as well. But I think if you're watching this, me personally, I'm not gonna stop investing in mining stocks. I'm sort of like sold on them, especially considering how much the price of gold has gone up. Although it's had a pretty sharp correction. Like let's look at this chart. Here on Twitter, you see that's a pretty sharp correction here. Look at that. It's a pretty sharp downturn. But like I said, I'm not gonna really. I don't want to let this correction, I guess, deter me from continuing to invest, because in my opinion, if you just look at what the government is doing, speaking of the government, I think the government, the Federal Reserve more specifically, they're planning to lower interest rates, I think, even further at their next meeting, right? So if you don't know what this means, as they lower interest rates, this means that more money is going to start to get more printed, more printed. They're going to start to print more money. And I can go like deeper into like an explanation and try to make it simple for you guys, which I probably should, because this is like the purpose of my channel. But from what I understand, the government is going to do something called quantitative easing, or they're going to resume quantitative easing next year, which basically means that they're going to start to buy assets or add assets and treasuries and whatnot to their balance sheet. Which all of this means, AKA, is that they're going to print more money, right, guys? So the reason I'm saying this is because I'm looking at this like a very simple equation, right? And this is why I think this is a very good opportunity for us to get like in the stock market as young people, build some wealth long term. Who knows where the dollar will be when we're like 40 years old, right? So if we can like learn what the fuck is going on right now, make the right play right now while we're young, this is the equation. I'm looking at it like this. These mining stocks and these precious metals, gold, anything related to this, I'm not even talking about the regular stock market. I'm talking strictly about metals, mining stocks, and that's it. If you look at their like what they operate with, which is gold in particular, in relation to the United States dollar, it's no way that these stocks and these metals are not going to continue to go up in price. And I see so much on Twitter. Like I can probably scroll on Twitter for hours just looking at posts that talk about this, because that's pretty much all I see on my Twitter feed, which is probably not good. But you know, it's just a lot. What is it saying? I believe metals are about to bottom. According to the Elliott wave theory, markets move. See, this is some whole high level stuff. Like I'm not. This is why I like to learn it though. It's interesting to me because I'm trying to learn this type of stuff. But, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I hope you guys, if somebody's watching this, give me your opinion. Like, looks gold correction continues to gather pace, support. Deeper pullback, blah blah blah. So I guess I'll just finish the video off by giving like my outlook. So I think you should still try to buy mining stocks as a young person. I do think the way it's looking, I'm not a financial analyst, but the price of gold, considering how much it's gone up over the last year, especially the last like 3 months, I wouldn't be surprised if the price of gold and other metals continue to go down. And I don't want to become like a precious metal mining stocks guru and preacher, but my main thing is being debt free. But it doesn't, we can't worry about we can't worry about investing if you're not debt free. But that's not the topic of this video. We're just talking about financial markets, which I think is interesting, regardless of if you have debt or not. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe I should start doing like our market updates for the price of gold and mining stocks and whatnot. But the price of gold definitely took a good hit. Price of silver definitely took a good hit today as well. But I guess we're going to have to see what happens. Like I said, the Federal Reserve, they're going to lower interest rates at their next meeting, which I think is coming up. Here, let me check right now. I'm going to look. Okay, give me 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so their next meeting is, oh my God, I'm selling right now, October 28th. So today, whoa, is that today? Oh, it's literally, okay, it's Wednesday. They meet on Wednesday. Okay, I didn't even know it was like that like it's coming up that quick. So the Federal Reserve is about to lower interest rates again. This is probably going to cause the stock market in general to go up, but who knows how this will affect mining stocks. So we're going to have to keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is just a quick little off the top video. Nothing really serious, just talking here. As always, just being your boy Brandon Davis. You guys have